Welcome back to Knuckles Chaotix. In the last part, we got all 6 of the Chaos Rings.
Knuckles Chex Mix, Part 6.
Are you a real human being, or are you just a prank? Like, this is a real question.
Depends on what day of the week.
You just phase in and out of reality.
Yeah.
Behold, ninja power! Because we have SBO.
Dude, fucking Genji mains.
One of my friends sent me a meme. I'm gonna have to look at it.
You should
later.
probably not
Right
talk to them
now.
anymore.
I'm gonna look at it right now. I'm gonna see what it is.
By the way, so actually, do you think that SBO is a Genji main?
No, probably not.
What?
Probably Bastion, man.
But
Probably
he's
fucking
a ninja.
mains Knuckles.
Knuckles is an
an
Overwatch.
Overwatch hero.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
He is objectively better than every other character in the game. Like, honestly, Knuckles is broken, and that's why literally everyone plays as
Like
him.
Kari's shoe?
Oh.
I don't know if you can get more
Funny
broken
joke.
than that, friend.
I'm really mad about that.
It's
I'm
almost
really
as broken
mad
as my
about
heart.
No, so, okay, speaking of memes.
Good.
My roommate, his friend for his birthday, and by his birthday I mean like super late, mailed him a bunch of printed out pictures of memes. But he didn't pay for postage.
Oh.
And so the post office was like, hey, you need to come here and pay or like, not $8, so that's really expensive. It was like $3 or whatever.
Oh, that's it.
But
That's
my roommate's like, I'm not gonna fucking drive to the post office and pay $3 to look at memes.
That's really good.
Guys,
Wait,
Guess what?
Apparently there's a
Guys-
thunderstorm watch today. Possible.
there is,
lime
yeah, they're
sized
forecasting
hail.
a thunderstorm. It's
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to
possible up to lime-sized hail. Oh gosh, I hope not. That sounds
It's
dangerous.
supposed to cool down tomorrow is the big reason. Guys, guess what's in 11 days from the date of this recording, which is May 4th, by the way.
Dang it, what's time?
May 15th.
Yes, and you know what that is?
Dang
the
it,
15th
what's
day of May.
time?
Yes, but you know
it's
what?
a Saturday.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's the opening day of the Acting 2 show, Midsummer
It's a
Night's
Monday.
Dream. O'clock.
It's
It's the day after Mother's Day.
$8.
Oh, it's the day I have my midterm.
It's
Just
the
kidding.
day I'm taking the LSAT.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many
It's
of
okay.
you? Okay, so how many of you three actually know where I'm going with this?
I already said it, but I said it in German, so you didn't understand.
Yes, so that means, and I already knew that Kari knew the answer. I'm
Wait,
betting
say it
on
again,
Gabe
say it
and
again.
Will.
I got you, fam. Are you ready for this? Carrie,
Yes.
say it again.
Dein Geburtstag. Aber nicht dein Geburtstag.
Oh,
sein
dude, wait,
Geburtstag.
oh, dude. Seine Geburtstag?
Yeah.
Ficken ja, dude. Oh, sorry. Du darin.
Danke.
Gabe, do you know yet? Gabe?
It's mean day.
He
Gabe?
left because of German. I think he's allergic to German. I think he's an anaphylactic
Wait, Gabe
shock.
left?
No, he's right here.
Okay, Gabe, have you guessed where I'm going with this yet?
Gabe?
Did he leave? Oh crap. Is he back? Wait, someone left. I
You
just heard
sound
the leave
so
for a second.
fucking stressed out about it. It's actually incredible.
Oh, my.
Gabe, answer the damn question!
Oh, I think German made his mic.
I don't think that's true.
Here, I'm talking.
I think it's very
German
true.
is not, like, that powerful of a language. It's not fucking Latin.
Not hear
It
me.
makes me feel powerful.
Okay.
How can you not hear me right now?
I can
Okay,
hear
I
you.
can hear your voice. I just haven't heard you
I
answer
was
the
gonna
question.
be pretty upsetty if you didn't. No, I don't know
Got
what's
some
what's
spaghetti.
I am disappointed in you, Gabe. 11
Alright,
days from
Mom,
now
piss
is
off.
my
You already know I'm failing geometry.
11 days from now is my birthday.
You know what they say about birthdays?
Happy
They
birthday.
happen once a year.
The higher, the lower.
I am going to be
When the
20,
going
11
gets
days
tough.
from the date of this recording, And you
And the
completely
going-
forgot.
Tough
You
gets
know what, Evan?
going.
I'm not gonna lie. This last year, I forgot my birthday.
Oh.
Come to think of it, I think Kari forgot her birthday too.
Yeah,
It's
it
pretty
happens with
funny when you
Xmas.
do it, because then you're like, you're hanging out, and then you're talking to the guy at Chipotle, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a fucking Libra," and he's like, "Oh really? When's your birthday?" And I was like, "Oh, it's October 12th," and then he's like, "Oh shit, that's today," and I was like, "Oh," and he's like, "Here, have the burrito for free," and I was like, "Oh, thanks, dude."
You're a Libra too?
Well, yes,
Cool.
Carrie,
So-
we have the same birthday.
What? No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Whatever you say. I
September
know.
28th, right?
No.
That's neither of your birthdays.
It's September
Oh.
31st.
September 31st? That's not a day.
Oh, yay! You understood that. That's
Yeah,
what
I was hoping that Will would think past that. I would have
Will's
expected
smart enough.
Gabe to actually fall for that, but Will is
I know.
smarter than that.
I feel so mean when I do that, but sometimes I tell people, or mostly want to tell people that my birthday is September 31st and see how long it takes for them to realize that there's no September 31st.
It's like texting someone and saying, "Hey, I think I accidentally left my phone at your place."
Oh no! So when I was in Disneyland, on a school trip,
Oh, I
And
was
I,
there
uh,
too.
he was there. It's a
Was it
fact.
the band shrimp?
Yeah.
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 Uh,
I didn't have enough money to pay for that.
Oh, it feels bad, man. You
Yeah,
should have
it was-
talked to me. I would have paid for it.
Shut up. No.
Oh man, we should do a Smash Teams Games trip to Disneyland.
We should.
But we're already
Funded
doing
by-
a Smash Team Games trip to Japan.
Oh
Boy,
shit.
I still don't know about that.
Anyway, I called my mom during the trip, and I was like, because it was actually April Fool's Day on that day.
Oh, good.
And so I called my mom and I was like, "Hey mom, I was taking pictures of myself on the roller coaster and I lost my phone on a roller coaster." And she's like, "Oh no!" And I don't know why, but she asked me which roller coaster, which like doesn't actually matter to her, but she still asked me, and I was like, "A Big Thunder Mountain." And she was like, "Oh no, because there's water in that. There's like
Yeah.
pools of water in different places." And so she's like, "Will's phone's fucking killed. Like it's just gone." And then like we're talking like about like the logistics. She's like, "All right, we'll just like stay really close to your sister," because my sister was on that trip as well. She's like, "Stay really close to your sister. Just like be sure that you're able to be contacted at all times."
Oh, of course
I
your
was
sister
like-
was there. She was like the teacher's favorite student or something.
Yeah, our teacher was a big fan of her. She's really good at saxophone. She just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
But she also like has like a really stable job now, if I recall correctly.
SPO looks so smug in his ledge animation.
Anyway, no, but then she was like, at the end of the call, right before I hung up, she goes, "All right, hey, wait a minute. How are you calling me?" And I was like, "Pranks, dude."
Oh, great.
That should have actually thrown your phone up Big Thunder Mountain.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It was super
The
fun.
way Gabe described it, it almost sounded like he meant that Will intentionally just threw it off Thunder Mountain.
No, no,
Maybe I
no.
did.
As he's hanging up, he should throw it off.
Yeah, just like, "See you later." Not even on Thunder Mountain. I just throw it into the ride. Launches
Swallowed
into
off.
the tracks.
Oh,
Roller
God.
coaster goes over it, tips over.
Now,
50,000 people died.
from my perspective, that trip to
50,000
Disneyland
policemen.
made me truly realize how much I hate roller coasters.
Man, I love roller coasters.
But I mean, aside from that, like there were a couple other rides I didn't want to go on, although I kind of decided otherwise later on. Like big example was the Grizzly River Rapid.
That's a fun ride. That's just a
It's a
good
fun.
ride.
That's not even a roller coaster.
Yeah,
No, it's
I
just
just
a ride.
didn't want to get wet, but then I decided, you know what, I'm actually okay with this. SPO
And then
stuck
did
on the
you
wall.
have fun? Did you have fun?
Yes. However, but still, this one time where I didn't want to ride on it, and then suddenly this earthquake just hit while I was waiting for my group to get off the ride.
Wait,
Like
where?
everything starts shaking, and I was like,
Oh, yeah,
"Oh, holy
okay.
shit, earthquake!" And then everyone else is just like, "Oh wait, there was an earthquake. I didn't notice."
there was an earthquake when I was in like kindergarten, I think. Or no, I was preschool.
Actually, there was an
in-
earthquake when I was in kindergarten.
Yeah, well, it just so happened to be the same fucking earthquake.
Jesus.
It's funny because it's true.
I mean, it really was the same earthquake. It's
Yeah.
just aftershocks from a Northern California earthquake or something like that.
I remember that one.
I don't actually remember it. None of the kids in 2nd grade knew that there was an earthquake happening because they had recess, and it was a really small earthquake. It was really funny. It was such a small earthquake, like no damage to buildings happened or anything. I think somebody's pan hit the floor, but they just washed it and everything was okay.
Yeah.
And so it was like people from California in particular always shit talk Oregonians for like not knowing how to deal with earthquakes. But the
they
earthquake
don't know how to
happened.
deal with rain.
Which
That's
is
fair.
hilarious considering in our area of Oregon, it rains most of the time.
Yeah, California's funny because they don't know how rain works.
Dude, no,
I don't either.
Arizona.
Sometimes.
School gets canceled if it rains.
Oh, what?
What?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's a reason for it, actually. And it's because it rains so little, there's a bunch of oils that can, like, I almost said coagulate, that's not the right word. They can collect on the road, and it's not a problem, ever. Because they're, like, a little bit below the surface, so, like, cars don't ever experience it.
Mhm.
But as soon as it rains, it flushes out the oils and brings them to the surface. So driving in the rain in Arizona is actually a lot more hazardous than like in Oregon.
Okay, yeah, that is really dangerous. That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Also, people actually just don't know how to drive in the rain from Arizona. That's just another thing. Is it's not necessarily environmental all the time. It's also that people are just like they just don't know.
I love the way that Will kind of described it. It's like, oh yeah, it's a big deal because it's like some real environmental issue. Also, people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's be real. If I was like, hey Evan, learn how to drive this car. I'm gonna need you to do this in a couple of months. And you're like, okay, so you learn.
And I'm like,
you learn-
okay,
I
hit
did-
it with a bat.
Oh, and then a couple months later, I'm like, all right, Evan, remember when I had you learn how to drive that car? And like, you did learn how to drive it. You're like, yeah, I'm totally ready. I just give you a fucking yacht.
Oh no.
Like, you didn't learn how to do that?
0 out of 10.
I love that analogy.
Okay, so I wanted to bring this up before because it actually took a while before we even got to this stage. But this is Marina Madness Zone, and this song here is probably my favorite in the game.
You say that for everything.
No,
God.
I've talked about how I love this soundtrack,
I love
but
the
this song in particular is my favorite in the game.
Would you consider this to be future funk?
I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea what that is.
Like
No,
can't
Selfish
do that.
High Heels.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
If I were to oh, this is a bonus stage. Watch me do absolutely
stage?
nothing with it.
Oh fuck, got him.
What the hell?
Okay, this theme is trippy as fuck.
What are you? Wait, what?
Yep. I don't.
What
I've
were you
never
supposed
seen
to
this.
do?
You could get items and various stuff from that if you hit the panels that had like rings or stuff on it, but I just decided to leave it because like I didn't want to lose rings from the time limit and stuff.
Really makes you think.
But if I were to actually compare this to another song that I've heard from a game, and I mean this is something that came out way later, but still like the most similar track to this that I've heard, like something I can compare it to, would probably be Tengu Man's theme from Mega Man and Bass.
The Saturn? Or, yeah.
I said Mega Man and Bass, not Mega Man 8.
God, listen, I said Saturn right as you were saying Tengu Man from, and I was like, oh, there's Sega Saturn. But then you're like, Mega Man Bass. God.
Have you heard that?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and do you see where I'm getting at with the similarities,
Yeah.
kind of? It's just got a similar mood to it. Yeah, you got it.
Dude, you know what the best video game soundtrack is?
What?
The Planets by Gustav Holst.
That's a funny way to say Sonic CD. No, I'm kidding.
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at this dude.
No.
Look at this dude.
Oh.
Look at that. You see, I love how high speeds you can actually.
There you go.
High
Bleh!
five.
I love how fast you can actually go in this game, thanks to the ring band mechanic. Cause like Sonic was already going pretty fast, but like when you use the hold feature to go like as fast as fucking possible, like you're finally hitting ludicrous speed in this series.
Wait, am I just gay, or are you in another special stage?
Or European.
You can go to you can continue to
Whoa.
go to the special
Whoa.
stages after
This song.
after you got all the Chaos Rings. This is a repeat of the very first special stage, except it's a wireframe form now to make it even harder.
I was gonna say, did they just forget to render this?
No, this is added difficulty. Because now it's hard to tell what's solid ground and what's a hole.
Oh.
Just use your eyes.
The only
Really
like
makes
the
you-
only thing you get out of
Thanks,
playing this are extra points, and score means jack shit in a Sonic game, so... Okay, I shouldn't
Continue
say it means
solo.
jack shit. The most you're getting out of it is 1-ups, though.
You know what they say about one-ups?
They're not in this game.
One-ups, one-ups, fun-ups.
I have not brought this up once, but, you only have one life in this game, and it is impossible to get any extra lives.
YOLO.
The reason,
Gabe?
however, I think it's also worth noting that it is near impossible to die in this game.
YOLO.
Cause like when you don't have any rings and you take a hit, like your partner just gets knocked off the stage. When you get hit after your partner's been knocked off the stage, that's when you die, and like it like counts as a game over. You go back to the hub world, but you know, you're at the point in the game that you were before you started that stage. Like there's nothing different there. However, after a very short period of time, your partner will come back. So if you just lay low while your partner's gone, you can just wait for him to come back, and then you're gonna be totally fine.
Wait for your body to return from the sea.
Yeah, exactly.
My body lies over the ocean. My body lies over the
sea.
My body lies over the ocean. So bring my body back to me.
You can use the ghost switch.
Not only do I need to eat food, but now mom's calling again.
Well, okay, that's nice. Next time on Smash Team Games.
Smash me because of James.
I'll tell you what she said.
Ghosts.